For more than a century, tens of thousands of Indigenous children were taken from their communities and forced into boarding schools run by the U.S. government.
A report just released today details horrific stories of Native American children being taken from their families and forced to attend these schools. Many never returned home. Stories of abuse, forced labor, and death.
KOCO's Abigail Ogle has been following this tonight. Abby, 79 of those boarding schools right here in Oklahoma.
The most out of any state in the country. Oklahoma was home to more Indian boarding schools than any other state. This report, more than 100 pages long, says at least 50 burial sites have been found at boarding schools across the country, and it is possible tens of thousands of Native children died. Tonight, I'm talking with the Shawnee chief. He just landed in Washington, D.C., hopped on a call with me. He is set to testify tomorrow in front of Congress. He says he and his people have waited nearly 200 years for this moment.
We've written since 1850, the Shawnee tribe has been writing letters asking what happened to our kids. Since 1850, we have written Congress asking what happened to our children. How come our children, we find out they're dead and no one told us they were dead?
And the report out today says at least 50 burial sites have been found at Indian boarding schools. 500 children confirmed dead. But the Department of the Interior believes that number, as their investigation continues, will hit the thousands or tens of thousands.
How come Indian residential schools, boarding schools, have cemeteries? Schools do not have cemeteries.
Shawnee Chief Ben Barnes tells me he knows the horrors of these schools all too well.
My grandmother's grandpa, when in 1850 he escaped from the Shawnee Indian Manual Labor School 5 times that year. What makes a 10-year-old boy attempt to escape 5 times?
Saying 2,000 acres were forced away from the Shawnees to create the Shawnee Manual Labor School, which still stands in present-day Kansas.
You can find the attics that these children slept in. They were windowless attics, and you can still go in there today and see in the rafters where they've carved their names or messages to each other or other people.
Chief Barnes says the children would learn blacksmith techniques or create bricks.
And this report points that out, that there was a lot of profiteering, and a lot of the society that we have built today was built off the backs of the children that attended these residential schools.
The report also says physical, sexual, and emotional abuse took place at these boarding schools, 79 of which were in Oklahoma, the most of any state.
Their languages were lost, their cultures and traditions, those were taken from them.
Children forcibly taken from their families and sent to boarding schools designed to separate the child from their reservation, family, language, and culture, even forced to cut their hair.
The idea is that the children would be better off if they weren't Indian anymore.
Boarding schools across the country received federal funding from 1819 to 1969 and were run by the U.S. government and religious institutions.
What do you plan on saying tomorrow?
I'm going to speak Shawnee truth. Even the Shawnees, we still have questions that we need answers. We need some protections. If we find burial sites, what does that mean? What does that mean for how those children are exhumed? Will the private property owner therefore own the remains of our children? So there's a lot of hard questions and difficult conversations yet to be had. We've been waiting 182 years for answers. I don't want to wait one more year, not one more week, not one more day.
He was clearly passionate and emotional. And tomorrow, in front of the nation's Congress, House Resolution 5444 to create a commission to get to the bottom of these century-old questions. For example, they still don't know if there are graves around the Shawnee Labor School. Lawmakers will hear testimony from Chief Barnes and at least 3 survivors of these boarding schools. Guys, we have the link to this full report posted right now. Back to you.